Well, today I'm going to have a go at scene in Bodmin Moor down in Cornwall. So I'm just giving the paper a good wet all over, and then I'm going to dip the tips of the edges in just to bring the edges back together, and then a bit of raw sienna, a bit of alizarin crimson if I can fight through the mud. It won't matter much, it won't have any effects on the colours. Just bang it in all the way down to the bottom. Bit of raw sienna, bit of alizarin. And I'm going to clean the brush, bit of blue, ultramarine blue, bit of Payne's grey, a bit of light red as well. And I'm just trying to create some sort of drama up in the sky, a bit more water I think. Brush is a bit dry. I can just put down there like that. Somewhere up there. Again, just dipping the tips of the brush in the water just to loosen the paints. Bit of blue, Payne's grey. A few little clouds up there. Something up there. Quite a few more clouds of the tissue if you like. Now, there's going to be a house there, so I'll just some light in that area. A few clouds up there, a few up there. And then what I'll do next is just put in the profile of this house. So I want a sort of dark silhouette-y type of effect. Maybe it's a sunset or something, I don't know. So that's going up there. That goes down there like that. That goes down. Just a general sort of outline of the house. And a chimney there on the top. Now I'll let that dry a little bit, and while I'm doing that, I'll just put there's some background hills there. So I've cleaned the brush, but I've just put a bit of lemon yellow into it. Bit of lemon yellow, and the land sort of comes down a bit like that and just goes up. And goes off. Continues round there. Can't see very well round here. Just carries on like that a bit. And then in front of here, paper stretch. So I'm just going to pull it tight so that it's flat against the board. Just a 9mm piece of ply. I'll flip this to. Maybe just lighten that a little bit down there as well. Just because I'm going to put in a wall, so I'm just going to go sort of brown, blue, black, alizarin, and then up there we've got like a little stone wall that goes down to the house. So what I'll do, put it in dark, and I'm just going to very slightly just scratch a few stones in here and there. Don't do it when it's too wet because it will just fill straight back in, and then if you wait too long when it's dry you won't be able to scrape anything. So I'm not going to do them all the way, just here and there, just to suggest a few stones. That'll do, because in front of that there's another one. Sort of goes up there and comes down there like that. Something like that. Again, we got some big stones up there. It sort of comes down there like that. Some big long stones up there. There's like a gate there. I'm just going to scratch in this gate. Comes right down there like that. It goes up there. Another piece down there like that. Let's just go a little bit lighter. Bit of lemon yellow, just didn't go light. So I caught the dark of that stone wall then. So yeah, I'm just going light, just get a bit of contrast. So you got light and dark. Now this will be a nice lighter area. That comes out there like that. Bit of raw sienna. We can always lighten it by just using a clean damp brush and just lighten that colour. It's coming down there, get it out there like that. And then what I'm going to do, got some more walls over on this side. So first, that's still wet, so something on the side of the house just goes down there like that. Right. Well, I've got this dark on. Got like let's just darken the roof a bit. Just darken the roof. And that little bit there. Window there, window up there, window there. That's what I'm doing anymore. Let's just scrape that in a little bit. Just scraping in the window panes. And you've got a big door up there. And again, just just like the frames around the window, just helps different. Just a bit of detail. I mean, it's not like really doing a fat lot, but it just makes it look like a house, like a little cottage out there in the middle of nowhere. So. Just put a bit of just something going on there, a bit of variation. ultramarine, lemon yellow, a bit of green there. I'll clean the brush. Now on this right hand side we've got another wall, so I'm doing same dark colours again, and then sort of up there like that, something like that. That's going down. So just block it in first. I'm just blocking it in. And then what I'm going to do, get that card again. And then we've got like a pillar thing there. And there's some big stones here across the top. More scattered there. Big stone there, and again there's like another gate thing down there. So I'm just going to scrape that out. It's like a big broken gate. And down there like that. And you've got a piece go across there. Another one. Just a broken gate, sort of leaning against the wall. Clean the brush, and then just give it a dry on the tea towel. I'm just going to go into that lemon yellow, and I'm just going to bash a bit into that wall there. Just looks like a bit of grass sort of growing up, or moss. Mask up the wall, right there. Just being careful not to go over the gate. I'm just sort of popping it in between the stones. A bit over there as well. Paper stretch a little bit. So I'm just going to pull that flat before I do any more. Refix it with these clips. And then I'm just going to put a little tree just to the left of the house. I'm going to switch. I'm just going to pop the eye brush in the water. Don't forget about that for the time being. I'm just going to switch to this little brush. This is a 0. I don't know if you call that a rigger or not. I went in the art shop. I couldn't get a long one like my other one. It still does the same job. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use just plenty of water, bit of alizarin, Payne's grey, ultramarine, pretty similar to the colours I did the house in. And I'm just going to twist it so it's all fully loaded. And then there's a tree just coming up from here. It's going up. Up there like that. Popping up this at the back of that wall. A few more things going up this side. And then if you want to put some of the finer branches right on the very end, don't bother. You don't have to put them in one at a time using the little brush. You can just dry this, just go into that same mix with a dry hake, And just very, very lightly. A little bit darker. Just very lightly. Just go over it and all your little. Remember, it's so tempting to just go straight in and just go bang, 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 bang. Just do a dab and then stand back and have a look at it. I always find if you really want to know what it looks like, you can stand at the back of the room. Stand at the back of the room and look at it as if it's the same size as a thumbnail image if you're looking at it on a computer. That's what I often do. It gives you a better impression of what the painting looks like. So I don't think there's much more I'm going to do with that now. So all I'm going to do is go back to the little brush and just put my name. That dry. Just put my name down there. Right, let's in fact, just a little bird. There just seems to be. Where should we put him? Just a little bird down there, I think. Right, let's see what it looks like with the mount on. So here's our finished painting with the mount on. So if we go and have a closer look at it. Starting with the sky, we had various mixes of raw sienna, light red, ultramarine, Payne's grey, alizarin crimson. Now I knew I was going to put the house here, so you can see I've sort of deliberately allowed that area lighter so it would sort of silhouette, make the profile of the house stand out better. A bit with this side as well by taking out that bit of cloud with the tissue just to help the profile of the house stand out more against the background. Similarly with the tree, you can see it works much better against the lighter background, not so much contrast in the darker areas. House itself, it was just blocked in one colour, and then once that was dry just put a roof on just to give a bit of contrast between the roof. You can see how it's darker tone than the other these two walls there. Put these windows in, little porch roof there, doors, and just try to scrape out the sort of window frames just to make them look more like windows. You can see just a little bit here and there, just helps with the definition. A lot of stone walls in this picture, and I've tried to be subtle. This distant one, just scraping the odd stone here and there, just to give the impression of it being a wall. I've left it pretty much dark. And then coming further forward, I've kept it very subtle around this sort of area, and then put a bit of the green in. You can only just about see, just a bit of sort of grassy moss up there in the wall. And you can see where I've scraped out this fence gate. I suppose I could have put a bit of colour in there, maybe a bit of brown or something just to make it look like wood. Same on the other side. I think in hindsight I could have just put a little bit of colour into that rather than just left it white. Sort of on this side, put a lot of rocks in, maybe could have done a little bit fewer. And then the ground, just try to vary slightly, vary the colour. Let's keep it interesting. Well, thanks for watching, I hope you like that. Any questions, please ask. Keep practicing, and I'll see you again soon.